band that started in 2009. I started me and my dad and our drummer Brandon. We met for the first rehearsal that September. We play a lot of different styles of music: gospel, jazz, funk, hip hop, R&B, rock, and whatever else I didn't name. We probably play that too. We've had the opportunity to work with artists in those different genres as well. So, but that's a really general way to put who we are. I guess who we are, you kind of just have to hear for yourself. There's no way to say it in a word or two, for me anyway.
Is your mouth a little weak when you are to speak? Are you
First question, who is Vertical Current?
Vertical Current is the new guys on the scene. Bad, 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 bad. That's what Vertical Current is. Vertical Current is your next record. Vertical Current is at your next engagement. That's Vertical Current. I was part of it from the beginning. Chris and I both kind of concocted this idea. It started off with him having this large catalog of music and us trying to determine the best way to get that music played. So he decided that he wanted to put together a band, and he asked me to be a part, and I was very honored.
Do you have a favorite Vertical Currents performance?
Probably the Robert Glasper performance at World Cafe Live.
eclectic. So it's like I don't really know. We're undefined. That's kind of how I think about guys. We're undefined. We do it all. We're just original.
Play different genres of music, you know, from anything from jazz until funk to whatever. So we just come together, we're brothers, and we just make good music, man.
So whatever comes out of us. One of my favorites on stage is always Tomorrow, because even though I don't really play a lot during that song, I get to kind of listen to what Chris is saying and enjoy it, and he usually has a chance to explain what he's singing about, and I know that it's really, you know, touching people. I know it encourages me, and I get to just kind of sit there while he's singing it and then just rock out when the time comes.
Seem to know just what to say, when words alone can't seem to say. You know just when I need a rain, refresh my soul, bring me back to life again.
Vertical Current are some of the most talented musicians on this earth. and they each have their own unique flavor and their own style and strengths, and come together to form a pretty eclectic band that's able to perform a wide variety of genres and music, and it's really incredible. I definitely see collaborations continuing. So I'm doing one of the singles for the upcoming album, and some of the vocal things that they have.
So I've had a chance to see you perform on several occasions, so is there a particular song that both you like hearing them play, but also that you like performing with them?
The first song that I heard them ever do was Tomorrow, and it was actually at a venue in Maryland. So I was a fan before I was a friend, and that's what drew me to them in the first place. It's a pretty eclectic song, but the message is so inspiring, and I just love the presentation. I love that each of them have their own niche, are just so individual. So I'd love to hear that. Sometimes Chris will do an arrangement that I sing one of the verses on. That's fun. And I love some of the cover songs that we do. Some standards, Shaka Khan's Night in Tunisia. It's really fun to do with them.
All right, so the question of the hour is, who is Vertical Current?
I think it's a group of people who, are very talented, amazing musicians, people, and they've all come together to form like this amazing musical group. Great people, great personalities and energy.
And so being around that creativity and amazing musicians, what is it like working with Vertical Current?
Oh man, it's the best. It's amazing. I'm very fortunate. I'm honored. I'm blessed to be, asked to be a part, in a way. I'm just glad to even sit in a rehearsal, just to see everybody work and, feel off of each other and come up with ideas and come up with new, arrangements and grooves and just musical ideas. It's priceless, actually.
Do you have a favorite Vertical Current performance?
I would say I have two. One is when we opened up for Robert Glasper. That was a great experience. The audience had so much energy, and they were really getting with us. That was just an honor to be part of that whole concert. Another one is when we did Warm Daddies. We had it was a show with Jeffrey Morrell. So we did Alabaster. That's the song that I was featured on, and that just felt really, really good.
I like to see us traveling the world. We've done some stuff in the local area. I'd like to go through the States too, but I'd like to go overseas, spend some time over there, do some more shows. Like we open for Glasper, but I'd like to open for some other people, you know, Marcus Miller, Katie Garrett. I mean, there's so many people that we look up to in the music industry, so to work with any of them would be a real pleasure. So I'd like to do that. I'd like to have a lot more music under our belt, you know, more records out. And, you know, we work with different singers, which you'll see on the record, but I'd like to produce their records and produce some other artists that we know. So I guess the big vision is to not just be guys who play their instruments, you know, but to take a major seat in the industry, you know what I mean, where we kind of have some say-so in what gets put out there, you know what I mean? One more song, but before we go, I'd like to say thank you to World Cafe for having us. Thank you, Glasper Experiment, for allowing us to share the stage. Shout out to Fort Record, wherever you may be, the coordinators, and to you all for being a great audience. Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't do this. But let me introduce the band. I got my main man, Jordan, on the guitar. Also on the keys, my homeboy Ali, and he's playing there for y'all. On bass, my pop, and his name is Don, but we call him the Funk Master. Last but not least, Marlon is the king of the beat, and he's